got the juice, juice. Ha. Said I got the.
So what's up, what's up? You are watching Still Got the Juice. Look who dropped in on us today. We got MRG, aka not Mr. G. Either way, the game is his, right? Yeah.
I like that. Yep.
How you doing?
I'm chilling. It's about to be Thanksgiving. Fasting a little bit.
Oh, you fasting?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Any particular reason?
Nah, I mean, I try to get into intermittent fasting just to focus more. You know, I feel like we eat and then we get the itis and then we can't focus. And Thanksgiving coming up, so you know you're gonna put an extra pound, a couple pounds on. So.
No, I know. Look, you always fly, so you gotta keep the
Word.
figure nice and
Feel
together.
Exactly.
I appreciate
Word.
that. I appreciate that. So I had a chance and an opportunity to listen to some of your music, and I'm absolutely blown away. But I want to know, of course, I want to know, why would someone right now, if they've never listened to you before, why would they press play on your music?
I would say because I'm a breath of fresh air. I feel like a lot of people sound the same online. And yeah, I feel my visuals too. I just directed my last visual. It's also breath of fresh air, explosive. So and yeah, we bring energy and lyricism too. You know, I think hip hop lyricism is important. You know, it ain't got to be the most complicated, but I grew up listening to lyrics that make you like, oh, that's clever, or oh, that's a double entendre. So, but the vibe and the energy is definitely the most important because music is a universal language, you know. But you know, I still take pride in lyricism. So,
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. I completely agree. But I want you to walk me back into the moment that you decided that you were going to take music seriously.
Definitely.
Talk to me about that moment.
It was about after I tore my ACL. I was a big athlete. I tore my ACL playing football. I played baseball, basketball, and football. Baseball was my main sport. You know, I played on a travel team with a couple kids, not kids, well, they were kids at the time, but one of them is now the center fielder for the New York Yankees, Harrison Bader, and the other one is the closer for the Cubs, Jose Cuas. So, you know, I grew up around current MLB players, and once I tore my ACL, I was out for a year. Sports was all I knew. So I'm like, damn, I was at the crib. I couldn't run. I couldn't play ball. And I joined a rap group with my boys. And long story short, I ended up almost getting on this DMX record. And this was like a year after I joined the rap group. So I think that was like a sign from God. And me just falling in love with the music. Like, it really is my passion. And I feel like God's calling. So, you know, that mixed with the DMX co-sign was like, yeah, I could definitely do this for real.
That's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
How you were able to take what some may call the end of one, you know what I'm saying, the end of one dream, and that may cause people to go into like a depression and just not exactly know what to do next.
Yeah.
I saw that you also played a celebrity basketball game this year.
Oh, yeah.
So talk to me about, that's like kind of like a full circle moment.
Definitely. I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah, it definitely was.
That's what I'm here for, to connect the dots for you.
You're definitely correct, connecting the dots. Yeah.
So you was on Team Gilly, right?
I was against Team Gilly.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was against Gilly.
So you were Ray Daniels.
I was with Ray Daniels, yeah.
Copy.
Ray, yeah. Nah, I was mad
for legend.
Yeah, Gilly from Philly. I feel like Philly, Northeast is like New York. Like, we like to talk a lot of shit. So as soon as I seen Gilly, I told him I was gonna give him 40. Ray had me coming off the bench, but it was my first time. So Ray, next time I'm on it, I'm gonna be starting. And it was super fun and just super affirming to see myself hoop with legends and upcoming artists and certain. K-Camp was there, super legend. Like, I definitely grew up listening to K-Camp. K-Camp got some hits for sure. It was all love. It was dope.
Well, what was that like, being able to leave one dream, go on to a next one, to now come back around and be playing, hoping for charity as an artist and being recognized as an artist?
Yeah, it's like you said, the best of both worlds. It's like two dreams combined. You know, J. Cole, my favorite rapper, and I know he got to play like for NBA Africa. And I want to play baseball professionally after I don't want to say retire from music, but after I kind of start playing the background, I want to play for the Dominican baseball team, probably for the Aguilas. I want to get like 1 or 2 seasons in just to prove to myself I could still do it.
I think you can definitely do it.
Yeah, appreciate you.
No
and I feel like once you get 10,000 hours in something, you become a master of it. So I feel like I'm a little rusty in baseball, but I still got the 10,000 hours in, and I could still pick
Bust
it back up.
anybody
Yeah,
else.
definitely.
Copy. And
Sure.
muscle memory don't leave you, so I
Yeah.
definitely see that for you too. But I read also, and you talked about your cousin taking you to DMX's studio, and then you somehow collaborated in the booth with him. Talk to me about like what that was like.
Nah, so we never collaborated in the booth. He was actually locked up at the time.
Oh, okay, copy.
So long story short, it was DMX's studio though in Yonkers. So my boy, he was like the leader of the rap group, and he was family friends with DMX's entertainment lawyer. Rest in peace, ATG. And yeah, he heard me rap in the booth. He kind of pulled me to the side, like, yo, I don't know where you from, I don't know who you are. You got something. Like DMX is actually, we wrapping up his album while he's incarcerated. There's an empty verse on a Swiss Beats track. We want you to come to Harlem and record it. And yeah, I recorded it. Swiss approved it. The label approved it. And I guess they were just waiting for X's approval when he got home. Then when he got home, something happened to LaGuardia. He got arrested again. And I guess the label just, unfortunately, he became more of a liability. So they were like, they ended up dropping him. So the song we did was like a dead project kind of. It was an album, a couple songs that never came out. And it's crazy because I saw him do the freestyle. When Casanova had that song, I'm So Brooklyn, he did like I guess I'm So Yonkers version or whatever, and he used the same verse from that song we did a minute ago. So I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. It's brand new to the world, but to me, I was like, damn, I've been listening to that verse for like 5 years, you know? So
that's so dope.
yeah.
But it's also like in music, especially in the independent sphere,
Word.
you feel like this is my moment, and then something happens and you just got to eat it, you know, and keep going. But I also want to talk about how you lean into your bilingualism. Though you're not fluent in Spanish, it adds a layer of like authenticity when we listen to your music, and a flair and a distinctiveness, right? So where did that boldness come from to include that in your music, though you weren't completely fluent in the language?
Yeah, I think just growing up, I used to, like Kaza was saying, I used to listen to Daddy Yankee, crazy. Daddy Yankee, like, trying to think of an American rapper to compare him to. Daddy Yankee, like, oh man, I don't want to say Tupac or Big, obviously, because unfortunately they passed, but like Daddy Yankee's the guy. So to hear him, and just growing up in East Elmhurst, Jackson Heights, I used to listen to like La Mega, La Calle. And there's something about the Spanish language is just so much more beautiful than English. Spanish rappers have a cheat code. All the lyrics, not all the lyrics, but like a lot of the words be ending in ooh, ah, eh. So it's like a lot easier to rap in Spanish. And like I said, I'm not even fluent. So for me to be able to still do my Spanglish shit, it just came natural to me. I was surprised when I started doing it, rapping, that there weren't more artists doing it. Because I'm not fluent. So I'm like, damn, you know, I go uptown, there's so many Dominicans that are so nice and they dope English rappers, but they would never incorporate them both. I didn't know why. But yeah, it just came natural. And like I said, the language is so ill. I have a dope accent. So I heard like Daddy Yankee and Tego Calderon, they did a little bit of English, and I was like, yo, I gotta do that but Spanish because that accent was so fire. It was like a Lean Back remix, and he just said lean back. And the way he said it in a Spanish accent, I was like, yo, I gotta do that, but vice versa. So yeah.
Definitely. I think it's a great layer that it adds to your music.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So I have yet to see an artist be so consistent with visuals. I like counted on your YouTube. You've dropped 8 to 10 videos for the last 2 years straight. What kind of results have you seen from that type of consistency?
Yeah, that's what really helped me get on. I actually got on through Facebook. Like Facebook coming up was my biggest platform. Honestly took this course about marketing because I was like, yo, I fuck with my music. I feel like my music is some of the best out there. I was like, oh shit, hits aren't made, hits are marketed. So I invested in a couple courses. Because like you could pay people bread, but they're not going to treat it with the same TLC. So I bought the courses, learned how to market my music. And the one thing the course stresses is like, yo, you should have a visual for everything, especially with social media, TikTok and Instagram. So yeah, I just focused on, and then I started editing my own videos. That's why I had it for content. And I ain't got to wait on directors. Directors are busy. They shoot like 20 videos a month. I would have to shoot with a director. It would take me a month to get back draft one. And I'm like, damn, like I already want to have the next video up and running. So yeah, just the course, and just, you know, I'm a little bit of a control freak, like artistically. So I'm able to be involved in every aspect of it. So that's part of it too, for sure.
That's definitely understandable.
Yeah.
You talked about directing your own visual. You directed Explosive?
Yeah, Explosive.
And what was the next one?
The last one I directed?
Yeah.
So me and Gio, that's my videographer. He's also like a director. So
Yes.
we both collaborate a lot. Our manager, Mr. Mahan, Conrad, shout Conrad, he's helped with the directive vision too. So just having my hands like in every video. I get the footage, edit it. Because also when I edit the video, then I got it for content on Reels and TikTok. So it's like killing two birds with one stone.
Copy that. Do you have, when you start your videos, do you have like a treatment in your mind, like exactly what it is that you want?
Definitely. Like on Explosive, I say clean up on aisle 10, come out me off. So
with the
naturally,
cat.
with the cat. Word. I told you. I put out my story. I was like, bro, we need a cat. I was like, we need a cat. And people were like, LOL. And I was like, nah, we need that cat. So I put out my story, yo, who got a cat? Not aggressive. I'm allergic to cats. Low key.
Not aggressive. Heavy on the.
There was a cat in the supermarket, and yo, he had a mouse in his mouth.
Ew.
And I tried to pick him up, and he was not having it. So we had to borrow one. Yeah.
Copy that.
Yeah.
But no, I completely commend you. I understand.
Appreciate
I'm a director too.
Dope.
With my artistry, so I understand having that control and having it right where you need it, so you could just give it out to the people right quick. So completely get it.
Also too, I feel like a lot of hip hop videos they getting redundant, like models and women. Like I get it, that stuff is important, but like I noticed when I was working with directors, a lot of the video be cars and women, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to come up. I need to see my face, so this way I could control it and make sure I'm getting the most face time.
And it's creative. And it's creative and familiar. Like the deli supermarket, like we're from New York, we get that, we understand that. Right. And it just resonates. So man, Explosive is lit. And you just released that about 3 days ago, right? Yeah,
I released it what's today? Tuesday? Monday? Damn, today's Monday.
November 17th is when you released
it. I released it 3 days ago.
Talk to me about Explosive.
About Explosive?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Jay Cactus. He a producer from England, from the UK. And we worked before. He did like I got this song called Cap Season, and he did the piano roll to the beat. So we locked in info. He sent me the beat, and it's the Dr. Dre Explosive sample, and just Jersey Club and drill with it. So yeah, it's a dope vibe. It's that drill Jersey Club hybrid with my little Spanglish and just fly wordplay. So yeah,
definitely fire. But I want to go back to last year, April.
Yeah,
you released Money Come, and it went crazy on the radio.
Word.
Tell me, what was the emotions going through your body when DJ Enough dropped that record for the first time on the radio?
Surreal, goosebumps, and not only did he play it, but he co-signed me. He was like, "Yo, MRG's like, he ain't have to do all that. We hear songs on the radio all day, but for him to personally, and then he came to the release party, showed mad love. Next day on the radio, was saying how it was a movie. So, man, and Enough is a legend. He helped break Biggie, Kanye West. So to get that DJ Enough stamp, shout Enough, man, for real.
Absolutely. And I also know, again, with your self-sufficiency, you record yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk to me about that process.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of my music too is melodic, and I'm not the best singer, so I like to record myself so I could take risks vocally. I ain't gotta be in the studio with 5 of my guys. They ain't gotta hear me, my voice crack or whatever, trying to find the right melody. And I get to work at my own pace. Like, I'll be feeling weird if somebody recording my vocals. It's also like an intimate process. I'll be talking very intimate stuff. Like, I got a song called Therapy that I talk about mental health, and to have somebody record me and have people in the background, it would just feel weird talking about something so personal, So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What DAW do you use?
What DAW? Oh, I use the Pro Tools.
Yeah.
Damn, you call me off guard. I don't even be knowing the terms. Shout my engineer, DJ Most Wanted. He hooked me up with a Pro Tools template. I use the Apollo and the TLM. Yeah.
So you got the whole home studio setup.
Yeah, I got the whole. I don't have speakers though, because I feel like if the song sounds hot in the headphones, it's gonna sound fire on speakers. I feel like everything sounds fire on speakers, so I try not to. I'll be listening in the car once I'm done with the record.
That's interesting. That's like I've never heard that before, but that's so true.
Yeah, definitely.
Fire.
Yeah, and shit, I record in my bedroom, so I don't want to get noise complaints and shit. So That too. Yeah.
Completely.
Mhm.
So we definitely want to keep our eyes on you for 2024.
Definitely.
So I know you just dropped Explosive.
Yeah.
What are the goals on the list for 2024?
I want to get a project in, probably either EP or LP. You know, like short. Everybody got a short attention span, unless it's like Kanye or Drake or J. Cole. People ain't really checking for albums like that. So definitely singles and collaborations. I've been doing a lot of solo work because I wanted to prove myself. I felt like collaborations are effective once you got your own wave. So I wanted to make my own wave, and then yeah, a lot more collaborations. Maybe a couple more Spanish records, mostly Spanish records, and I don't know. I don't really be playing. I just be staying consistent and going hard, and just I try not to worry about the how too much. You know, kind of just work with God and work with the universe.
I love that.
Yeah.
I definitely understand that. So is there anything that you want to promote? This is your space to touch on anything that we haven't talked about.
I would say, yeah, Explosive dropped 3 days ago. Make sure y'all go get Explosive. Yeah, just check my catalog. I got a lot of singles out. It's very versatile. I make melodic pain music, but I also do the drill, turn up Jersey Club. When you press that play button, you're not gonna know what genre you're gonna get. So make sure if you're gonna skip it, at least be on the lookout for the next record. Yeah, I got a lot of different flows and a lot of different genres. So
No skips.
No skips.
I listened to your music today from top to bottom. I didn't get a skip in there.
You heard it.
You do a lot of different genres, but you do them all really well.
Appreciate you.
Really, really well. Your
Y'all heard it,
delivery,
yeah.
your voice, everything is on tone. It works. And I like the song Brujeria.
Brujeria? Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta tell me, wait, pronounce it.
Brujeria.
Brujeria.
Yeah. Yeah, shout my homegirl Jeezy. She killed that record.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely gonna do a lot of Spanish records like that in the future. So that was just a little like,
Yeah, you need some more for the ladies, you know what I'm saying?
for real, definitely. I haven't had Heartbreak in a minute, so I've been doing more to turn up. But
Yeah, but you can also love the
once
ladies
I meet
too.
the right
We also
wrong
like
one,
that.
yeah, true.
We need more tracks when the dudes really actually
Intimate.
care about shorty. Like we
Word.
need those too.
Nah, definitely. And I'm not afraid to show my emotions. Like I'm secure. There are a lot of, unfortunately, you know how it is. People don't like showing their emotions, but you know, I guess they got to record it at home. Maybe they scared to rap in front of their boys, and
Exactly.
you know, I feel it. I dig
You got the whole setup to make sure that it sound A1. So
Right.
you got that.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be looking out for that.
Appreciate you.
No problem, no problem. So last thing is I want to know how you keep your skills sharp so that you can always, when somebody says anything about MRG, he still got the juice. Tell me how you do that.
Stay consistent. Learn to not, even when I don't want to do something, I got to do it. And taking things personal, but like using that to fuel. Like y'all seen the Jordan where Jordan had this documentary where he's like, that's when I took it personal, where like somebody would doubt him or hate on him, and just using that fuel to keep going to the next level. I just have a list of people I'm gonna keep proving wrong, and you know, so people ain't even think I'll make it here. So, and I'm just getting started. I'm still getting, you know, like I'm not even in my prime, not even close. So, yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to everything that you're gonna accomplish.
Appreciate you.
And you know, he makes your table in front of your enemies. So
Word. Exactly.
that's promise.
And writing shit down too, affirmations. Like I write all that stuff down.
Do you know one of the head that you say to yourself often?
Stuff that I say?
Yeah, like an affirmation that,
definitely.
like off your head.
I say like I'm financially free and abundant with multiple sources of income, platinum records, sold out shows, national and international tour. I think I said it multi-platinum. I got the hottest chick in the game. I'm manifesting. I don't know if it's gonna be an R&B singer or like a reggaeton, Latin trap singer or a rapper. But yeah, you know, obviously my friends and family are successful and harmonious, stuff like that. Yeah.
Definitely powerful.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I used to sleep on it. I used to really not believe in that stuff, but something clicked one day and it started happening too. I write it down like, yo, I'm gonna be on the radio every day, and then money came and yo, I'm gonna have a sold out show, blah, sold it out with enough. So once I saw that, I'm like, nah, I gotta keep doing this. Yeah.
Well, listen, I wish you all the best.
Thank
and
you,
I, again, cannot wait for everything that you're going to accomplish. You have such promise.
Thank you.
You're
Likewise with your
welcome.
directing career.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
thank
and
you,
everything
thank
else.
you.
Everything else you
Appreciate it.
doing.
MRG.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Let's get it.